Go get the demo now? Hell yeah. Wishlist it. Do it, do it, do it. Okay, so this is Zid Journey. It's a little adventure about dinosaurs. I'm not going to play it in Polish, but Medial, you can. Kill the dinos? No, we are the dinos. Backpack, backpack. Have I played this demo or Xenu Adventure before? No. Did you just do a swear? Why are you like this? Fuck! Shit! Aw, sticks. What are you doing with those, my dude? This does look like a cartoony, like an old cartoony point and click, for sure. Here we go, it should be safe here. What was that egg doing alone in a stream like that? Maybe someone just lost their egg? I think I should walk around the forest and ask the residents about it. The Corythosaurus overlooks the herd moving through the stomping plains. Perhaps you should reconsider. He's bigger and definitely stronger than you. Excuse me? Yes? This might sound a bit weird, but have you accidentally lost any eggs recently? Eggs? What? Our eggs are babies! Where are they, Harold? Easy there, sweetheart. Our nest is safe and sound, see? Brett. Ah, indeed, it looks intact. Apologies for bothering you. That nest looked empty as fuck. Phew, I was really worried for a second. I wouldn't even dare to imagine losing any of my babies. There, my love. All is fine, as you can see. It was covered. Ah, stop scaring her like that, will you? She's already worried about all those rumors of recent predator sightings. I'm sorry, I really am. Why don't you explain that you literally have an egg and are trying to find the parent? New Dinopedia page unlocked. You're pretty sure something's hiding in that bush. Fake bush. Wait a second, you don't know what lurks in that bush. Sticking your bright hand in there might not be a good idea. Okay, grab the stick. Okay, poke the... Use stick. You slowly poke the bush to get a glimpse of whatever's hiding inside. Cute! Huh? You scared me. Sorry about that, but I have a rather important question. Have you lost an egg recently somewhere around here? Huh? No, I'm sure I haven't. Oh, alright. I see. Weirdo. Rude. Styracosaurus. Bulky Styracosaurus is busy enjoying his usual morning meal. Excuse me. What do you want? Yes, hello. I just wanted to ask you a question. What? Lost any unhatched eggs recently? Have you lost any of your eggs recently? No. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I won't bother you anymore then. Good. Jeez, what a pleasant fellow. Still no dice. Maybe I should go back to the egg and take it to a different part of the forest. What should I do next? I have no leads. Eh? Just so happens I overheard your conversations, friend. Oh? Do you happen to know anything about that egg? Unfortunately, no, but trust me, this texture and size is pretty common. Uncommon. Just wanted to say, if you have a problem with this egg, why not show it to Macrobius? He's a pretty knowledgeable dinosaur, you know. Maybe he can shed some light on this mystery? Oh, right. That reminds me, I was supposed to meet him today anyway. Thanks for the hint. Sure. Macrobius might appear as an odd fellow, but his vast knowledge is unparalleled. Ever since we talked about my unknown origins 2 weeks ago, he took it as a challenge and decided to help me out. Apparently, he made a discovery in his research yesterday. He was very enthusiastic and wanted to discuss the details with me today. Either way, I believe I'll find out pretty soon what he meant. Ah, it's you, lad. Come in, come in. You're pretty late, I see. Yes, but I had quite an encounter. And you haven't gathered the promised firewood, either. I did, honest, but as I mentioned, I had... Excuses. Enough, lad. Let's not waste any more time and get straight to the point, shall we? You mentioned before you made some sort of major breakthrough, right? I did. Indeed, I did. Well, it's not much of a trace. It's not that much of a trace, but it's definitely something. And it looks like it leads to Metalonia. Ever heard of this place? It does ring a bell. It's one of those, how do they call it? Cities founded in the north, right? That place where they acquired enough knowledge to create reliable glass and metal tools. Correct. Many years ago, a group of your kind appeared in Metalonia. Nobody really knew where they came from. They haven't settled in the city, though. They just helped the local population with several tasks. And simply left Metalonia one day. Nobody knew where they were heading either. I see. Go on. This also seems to coincide with your mother's arrival in Magmosia. Now, it might not be related, but... that's more than enough for me. How far is that Metalonia from here? Oh, you seem very eager to travel there straight away, right? Of course, I told you before, I need to know more about my family and my origins. Well now, Metalonia lies to the north, just near the heart of the northern borderlands. It's quite a journey from here, but I know... Zid, that egg you're holding. Not a part of your balanced diet, is it? What? No, I would never. Well, that's good, as it looks like it's about to hatch. Huh? How can you tell? I don't feel... Can you put it over there? I need to take a closer look at it. Now that's a rather peculiar egg. I haven't seen this combination of shape and texture for quite some time. Interesting indeed. Zid, where did you find it? I found it in a stream not too far away from here. I just didn't want to leave it there, so... You took it with you? Yes, is that bad? It depends. It's really starting to move. Couldn't you return it to its parents or the nest? That's the problem. There was no nest or parents anywhere to be found. None of the other forest inhabitants had any clue about it either. So you think it was abandoned? I don't know, maybe. I strongly believe this egg belongs to... Really wish you would finish this sentence. Oh god, is that supposed to be a T-Rex? Sweet mother of scrambled eggs. A Dyspletosaurus. Dyspletosaurus? That's impossible! There's been no sight of these bloodthirsty beasts in Magmosia for ages. Until today, it seems. Doc, what should we do? It keeps looking at me. The situation looks both dire and interesting. Since we have a Dyspletosaurus hatchling here, it might well mean that the parents are somewhere nearby too. Oh no, does it mean the little one will lure them here? I'm not sure. You said the egg looked abandoned, so it's hard to tell. The presence of a carnivorous hatchling won't be popular with Magmosia's inhabitants, though, that's for sure. What are you going to do with it? I don't know, maybe you'd like to keep it around for a while? Not a chance. Didn't you hear what I said before? Besides, I have enough problems to deal with right now. Remember that you're the one that found the egg. Yes, I understand. I don't want to abandon it either, though. It's too small and young to survive on its own. But what can I do? Magmosians will skin the poor little thing alive if they find it, and me along with it. Ambrosia? Did you hear that? Ambrosia? Huh. One of the mountains in the northern borderlands. There's just no mistaking it. What do you mean? Quite a coincidence, too, as Ambrosia isn't that far off from Metalonia. Really? Do you think it heard this name through the shell? Mountain? It looks like the little one not only heard the name multiple times, but even understood it. Isn't it incredible, though? That egg must have been around the Dyspletosaurus folks who used the Unified Standard Dinosaur Language. Fascinating. A bunch of carnivores that learned our tongues and ways of communication. That alone means you actually have some chances of survival. Well, that's not especially comforting, but thank you. Glad to be of service. Now listen, here's the plan. Take the little one and travel north to Metalonia. Try to learn as much as possible regarding both your family and the Dyspletosaurus. But what if I end up learning nothing? Then at the very least, you will give the hatchling a better future. It won't survive in the wildlands of Magmosia, as the local wood roamers will kill it on sight. Invasive species, it'll ruin the ecosystem! Kill it! With fire! Metalonia, being a large city with a proper hatchery, might actually want to take it in and raise it. I see. That's definitely a good idea. At least better than the last one. Hold on, lad. You can't just waltz around with a carnivorous hatchling in your hands. Let's see. Why, thank you, but... Hush, no buts. You will keep the little one inside. Huh? But how? I mean it, Zid. For the safety of both of you, you'd better keep it inside most of the time. Take it only for a little walk when you're absolutely sure no one's watching. Well, I think you're right. Let's see now. Cute. Hi, Parrish. Well, would you look at that? The little one seems to like it inside. Okay, that's a good thing, I think. Without a doubt it is. Now listen, the fastest way to travel north is by sea. Journey west to a small bay where you will find a boat piloted by a grumpy Unesoceratops. Hold on a moment. That's a lot to take in all at once. Focus, Sid. Time is definitely not on our side. The sooner you begin your journey, the better. Remember, it's not very safe for the hatchling to stay here any longer. Well, okay, if you say so. Thanks for the backpack and the pass, Doc. It's the very least I could do for you. Now go. Best of luck on your journey, lad. Well, you ready, little pal? They have all the cool-ass not as well dinos in this game. Yeah. Seems like it. Excuse me. What do you want? Yes, hello. I believe that's the way to the boat harbor. Is that correct? May I pass through, please? Not without showing me a special pass first. Oh my god. I pass. Well, you sure are taking your time, aren't you? Would you look at that? I think I left it at home. Is this some kind of joke? Do you really think that you could get on the boat that easily? Actually, I was hoping that would be the case. Well, look at him, a comedian. Sorry to burst your bubble, pal, but the answer is no. Now scram and stop wasting my time. No, wait, please, understand. I really must board the next boat traveling north. It's literally a matter of life and death for me. Isn't there any other way of getting aboard? Wow. Just wow. I thought I'd made myself perfectly clear. You can't. Huh. You know what? I might forget about this whole pass thing if you do me a small favor. This favor doesn't seem very small already. Oh, what small favor would that be? Orange fruits. Ever heard of them? They're considered a local delicacy, and I just love them. But for whatever reason, they only grow on high cliffs around here. Our old point-and-click a birthplace of anime visual novels. Oh. OMG Dino. Hi, CBB. Getting one is a total pain, especially for my kind. You, on the other hand, are tall, and obviously a wood roamer, so... I think I see where this is going. Glad we're on the same page, pal. If you somehow manage to bring me some of those orange fruit goodies, I might be inclined to let you on the boat without a pass. You'd really do that? Thank you so much. I'll do my best. Well, you'd better. Now scram. I have guard duty to attend to. Hey, bad dinosaur. You can't just nibble on my inventory like that. He was just born. He's hungry. Don't yell at him. Aw, there. I know you didn't do it on purpose, but please try not to devour my items next time, okay? Glad that's settled. Let's go find these orange fruits then. This looks really cute. Yeah, it's called Zid Journey. ZID Journey. You should go and wishlist it. While I'm at it, I might look for something that the hatchling can chew on too. Oranges don't ripen after being picked. I didn't know that. Perhaps it's a bit too sturdy. You won't be able to rip it off with your bare hands. Can I get the baby to bite it off the tree? It's a small stream full of cold, fresh water. Drinky, drinky. Oh, refreshing. Hey, there's some orange fruits on the top of this cliff. Okay, so I need the vine to climb up there. I need to find something to cut the vine. It's a busy I can't say this. Trying to chop down a tree. Oh, hello there. Do you need anything? Because frankly, you seem kind of lost, lad. Hi, Okay, actually, yes I am. I'm not overly familiar with these parts, to be honest. Stay Nani Casaurus? That's not how I would have said it. Well, if you have any questions, ask them right away. So you're busy cutting down that tree. I sure am. I need to stock up on some good lumber to make a boat. Some small branches and sticks won't do. A boat? So you're a fisher dino or a seafarer? Neither really, but somewhat the latter out of necessity. You see, my son and I are preparing to settle somewhere south, and sea travel would be the most efficient method for our journey. Forgive my curiosity, but is there any particular reason you're leaving these parts? You're a curious little lad indeed. Well, world time, enjoy. You see, my son needs a place with lots of water in order to survive. Now, don't get me wrong, this place is really great. However, the nearby port has become too busy for us with all those large and dangerous boats floating around. Yes, I've heard this place has become bustling with activity recently. Indeed. Bobby and I intend to settle someplace else, preferably safer and calmer. We thought about Riven Na at first, but a small river full of predators didn't sound right for us. Bobby? Yes, my son. He can't survive on the land, so it's of the utmost importance to have a sizable body of water wherever we decide to settle. The bigger the better. I understand. Or at least I think I do. Don't worry, you'll understand once you meet Bobby. I believe he's hanging around the eastern shoreline right now. Have you seen any orange fruits nearby? They're apparently growing somewhere around here. Orange fruits. I think I've seen quite a few of them growing on the cliffs deeper in the forest. They're a pain to gather by normal means, though. You need to scale those cliffs first. Prepare yourself for quite a hike. A cliff in the forest. Must be the one I saw near the spring. I just noticed you don't look very well. Is everything all right? Oh, yes, I'm fine. No need to worry. I'm just tired, as I've been working since early morning. I see. Yes, cutting down trees is hard work indeed. It definitely is, boy. Man, I'm so parched I wish I had something to drink, but I need to hurry if I want to cut down this tree before nightfall. Something to drink. Since you're so busy, maybe I could bring you something to quench your thirst? You'd be so kind as to do that? Well, that would be most appreciated, lad. I don't think I have any more questions. I'll be going now. Okay, thanks for the chat. Feel free to drop by anytime. I will, thank you. Okay, I'm assuming I have to find something to put the water in, so I'm gonna go down to the bay and talk to his son. Ammonites. Look at them. Looks like a bunch of freshly caught ammonites. The sea is as far and wide as the eye can see. Staring at the deep blue really calms you down. Hey! Huh? Hey, this here beach is my place. Do you need something? Greetings, and no, not really. Wait, are you Bobby? That's me. I take it you already met my dad, huh? I did. Wow, I had no idea you're an Alberton. Why can I not? Surprised, eh? I bet you are. Not many folks believe in this story, but I assure you that it's true. All of it. I believe you. Now your father's boat plan makes much more sense. Did you gather all those things here? I just noticed there's a bunch of things on this beach. Did you gather those shells and ammonites here? Yep, I did. I caught those ammonites for my dad to enjoy. As for these shells, I heard some place are using them as currency, so they might come in handy later. Shells is a type of currency. Wow. Well, in any case, that's very considerate of you. Yep, we need to adequately prepare for a voyage we've been planning for some time now. As I said, if you'd like to take a shell or an ammonite, feel free to do so. How generous, thank you. About the story your father told me. Your father mentioned he found you around here somewhere? Yep, it was on this very beach. That's why we decided to settle around these parts. Oh, I see. That makes a lot of sense. Yep. As far as I can remember, I was a rather weak and sickly kid. I don't recall exactly what happened on that fateful day. Maybe I got hit by a boat, or a rock, or a large predator. All I can remember is I got washed up on this beach, and when I regained consciousness, dinosaur was tending my wounds. The rest, as they say, is history. I understand. Yes, all's well that ends well, right? Yep, definitely. So since you live here, I believe you're familiar with the surrounding area? The shoreline and the nearby waters, but I can't say it's the same about the land. Right, I was hoping you'd know a place where I could find some orange fruits without having to climb cliffs and such. No clue, sorry. I can't survive on land, so I have no idea about the forest or the rest of the bay. Yes, not a worry, I understand. Gotta go. Thanks for the pleasant chat, but I need to head off now. Take care. Yep, same. See you around. Since Bobby allowed it, you decided to take one ammonite. Okay, now I take the shell and use it as a water container. Then I borrow the axe so I can get the vine. And then I can get the oranges. Fill the shell with cold, fresh water. Now you'd better be careful not to spill it. Your anti-disestablishmentarianism attitude towards gaming is admirable. That one I can say because I know that one, okay? Damn it. Cry about it. Ah, thanks so much, lad. That was definitely something I needed. You're welcome. Glad I could be of service. You truly are a lifesaver. Could you hold my axe for a moment? Just please don't break it. I need to rest for a little while. With one swift axe swing, the vine surrendered and fell down. You quickly pocketed your prize. Oh, must have dozed off for a second. Oh, right, my axe. Thanks for keeping an eye on it. You truly are a very dependable lad. No problem. To be honest, your axe came in handy for me as well. Alright, I'm glad I could help too. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll just rest here for a little bit longer. Need to restore some energy if I'm going to finish cutting this tree down by nightfall. Don't worry about it. You're tired, so you deserve to rest a while. Set the child next down to the sleeping dinosaur and walk away. That's a great idea, but you're no expert vine tosser. Besides, the vine alone will simply fall to the ground. I tied something to it. Like what? Use the child as a counterweight? I was trying! I wanted him to bite it so I could yeet him up there. Throw the baby. I wanted to! The game won't let me throw the baby. Okay, there's Talon Claw. Find a handy dandy grappling hook. I basically did. Throw the baby. Yeet. Huh. I don't think that wither branch will support my weight. Oh, so the baby has to go up there and get the fruit. Not good. What to do? Hey, baby. Chat, you can pet the dino. Good game. Hey, would you like to help me out, little pal? There's some orange fruits on the top of that cliff. Would you be able to climb that vine and get one for me? Get them all! Fruit? Yes, just be careful up there, please. Oh my god, he has to climb up with his mouth because his arms are so little! Hatchling. The hatchling has unique actions. Its arms are small, so use the jaw to grab items. It can't talk, but he can smell scents instead. Kid can only hold one item at a time. The first item must be spat out before grabbing another. Spitting is not the same as using. Use the tab key to highlight all of your dropped items. A hand will point to an item, and you can even click on the hand to pick them up. Grab shiny pebble. That's the fruit you're supposed to get. Use shiny pebble. That's an idea, but you need a way to propel it further somehow. I use the branch? The pebble would fit nicely on top of the branch. Got any ideas yet? Yeah, like a slingshot, but I don't earlier spot. Some kind of plant growing on this otherwise barren cliff. What's this little patch of vegetation doing on this desolate cliff? Oh, I need the vine, I guess. Am I supposed to make like a catapult? Yes, spit this out. This baby's a genius. Fruit! 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 Careful now. Alright, well done. Thank you so much. Hope she won't mind some extra saliva on top, though. Ugh. I mean, you could just... There's literally a spring. You could just wash it off. Like, right here. You sure you will accomplish nothing by dropping it into the stream? I just want to rinse it, man. What the hell? By washing it off, I did. Gabe said no. Oh man, that taste. You did real good, pal. Really appreciate the tasty treat. Great to hear. Glad you enjoyed them. That hit the spot. You know, I think I really might not notice when you sneak past me as I munch on these heavenly delights if you catch my drift. Why, thank you. That's most kind of you. We did it. We're going to travel north. Yeah, whatever. Now go before I change my mind. What do you want? I'm looking for a boat traveling north. Are you the captain of this fine vessel? No, I like to sunbathe on top of it. No, I like to sunbathe on top of boats, obviously. Of course I am, you doofus. Didn't that lousy excuse of a guard tell you? I heard that. Tourists. You got some nerve to ask the great Captain Lenny these kinds of questions. If you're going with us, you'd better get your butt in gear. We're leaving in 20 minutes. We're going to Amber Rock Isle and making a brief stop at Metalonia along the way. Yes, perfect. Thank you. We did it. Ready for our grand journey, kid? Resting Lenny face. I have to imagine this is probably the end of the demo. Yeah! That was great. It was adorable. Sid Journey, an adventure game for all ages. Journey with your little companions across several varied locations. Meet more than 20 different prehistoric animals along the way. Unlock additional content as you travel, like Dinopedia entries or bonus materials. Sid Journey is available on Kickstarter. Help Sid on his journey and back our project today.